In the last episode, we already learned about how to delete a particular information from Roam database. In this video here, I'm going to show you how to update a particular information in Roam database. So the first step, we need to add an appropriate method inside the data access object class. So open data access object class. So here we have three methods, one for add user, second for read information, third one for delete information. Now here I'm going to add another method for update a particular user. So here the return type is void. I name it as update user. So here we need one parameter, it is an object of user. So here we are going to perform the update operation based on the primary key. So this method perform a database updation, so you have it to use the annotation update. Okay, so now here I am going to create a separate fragment for perform the database updation. So create a new fragment. I name it as update fragment. So here the fragment is created. Now here I am going to place the needed user interface for perform the updation. So here I place the needed user interface for performing a particular user updation. So here we are going to perform the user updation based on the user ID, and here we have three edit text: ID, name, email, and we have a button called update. So now we need to start this fragment from the home fragment. So open the home fragment, open the home fragment class file. So when user click the update button, we have to start the new fragment. Okay, so go to the home fragment. So here add one more button, so bn update. Now initialize that button. So bn update equal to view dot find the view by id r dot id. Bn update user. So bn update dot set on click listener into this. Now specify the for the condition. So if the button is the update button, so bn update user, we have to display the update fragment. So new update fragment. Okay, so now we can close the home fragment class file and layout. This is the class file. Okay, so now we can perform the user updation. So within this fragment, we need to declare some variables, and we have to initialize that variables. So here I add the needed variables and initialize that variable. Here I create three edit text: user ID, username, user email, and here is the update button, and here I initialize all that variables. Now we can perform the user updation. So first we can create a click listener for the button, implement the callback method. Okay, so first thing we have to get the information from the user. So first one is ID. It is an integer, so convert that one into integer. User ID dot get the text. Now get the name. Username dot now get the email. User email. Okay, so here we get all the information from the user. Now we can perform the database updation. So the same thing, create an object of user class. Now call the setter methods. Now set the property of the subject by calling the setter method, setter ID. First one is ID. Now call the second setter method, set name. Set email, pass email. Okay, so now we can perform the user updation. So main activity dot my app database, get the database object and call the corresponding method. Here the method is update user and pass the object. So here we perform the database updation, display some information to the user updated. Now display it. Okay, so at the same time we can reset all that variables. So user id dot set to text, username dot set to text, user email dot set to text. Okay. So now we can test this application. So now run it. Now the application available on this virtual device. So try to update a user. Yeah, it's working. So before going to update, now here we have only one user. Now I try to add another user, 125. The name is Thomas. Specify an email for him, thomas123@abc.com, and save. So now the user successfully saved. We can view the user. Here is the new user. So now I'm going to update the user with ID 125. Currently his name is Thomas and this is his email. So now I try to update it. His ID is 125. So update that particular user. His ID is 125. I'm going to change his name into Rupesh. Now update the email address, rupesh123@gmail.com. This is not a valid email. Okay, and try to update it. So it shows the user successfully updated. So we can check it, view users. So for the ID 125, we successfully update name and email. So this is how we perform database updation on Roam database in Android. For getting more Android tutorial updates, please subscribe this channel now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.